All right, let's do a quick review of the price action on June 10th, the morning of June 10th, which was a Friday. Um, Look at the trend chart as well as my scalp chart right here. So as you see, got a really big sell-off pre-market. That was some CPI data that came out, and sure enough, inflation is was higher than expected. Probably even higher than they're reporting it to be. And so market did not like that news. And so kind of some weird price action after such a big move. Right at market open, it was almost like the market didn't really know how to react, being down in these new levels so abruptly. And so came in right at market open, tested the 3 minute resistance level. That was this bar right here. I'm not going to be taking a short off of a level right at market open. It could easily blow through that. But I did take a quick scalp right here just because I had full confidence. I loved that we got a sell signal at the same time that we got a red bar that had tested kind of like a sweet spot. I just liked all that confluence, so I took a quick 15 point scalp off of that trade right there. Um, you know, it is what it is. That's why I like to scalp sometimes rather than try and just hold for the home run, because this would have been a stop out if I did that. Um, you know, Next entry on this trend chart would have been on this bar right here, going in right here. Price jumped up super quickly, and you'd be short around 29 and a half. This thing went against you 30 points before falling out of bed. So you need a really healthy stop, likely up in this level, which is, you're talking about a 40-point stop, which is it's pretty large. But it would have given you say let's call that 30 all the way down to 913, over 100-point trade from entry to low right there. And it did kind of continue to go down a little bit lower. So, that's why I like the scalping. I just feel like, it's over the long run, can work out. Next trade would have been right here at 648. Let's see where that put us. Yeah, so that would have been this bar right here. And so I would have not taken that because we had blue bars, going into that. So I would have sat out of that one. Um, let's see. I mean, we're just red all the way down, so none of this. Wouldn't have taken any of this. Here would be, kind of go neutral bars back to a red. That printed at 748. Let's see where we're at on the trend chart at 748. We're on a buy signal, so would not have taken that trade. Next one would have been right here at printing at 757. That is interesting. I would not have taken this trade because we're still in a buy signal, but I would have entered off of this 1 minute chart right here and taken this as for a scalp because we had the red bar that gave us the entry. It didn't meet our parameters on when it printed, but a minute later it gave us a sell signal, so we're short off of that. 898 gave us our 15 points, pulled back a touch, gave us even more. I'd probably just be locking in 15 points though. So that was a nice trade there. Neutral bar, back to a red bar, prints at 824. Kind of an interesting one again. So we're on a buy signal, would not have taken that. With how, maybe could have jumped in here using the same kind of logic that I did on that last trade at 866. It gave you gave you 15 points. You wouldn't have liked that how we got there because we just chopped around for a while, but it did give you 15 points. Um, what would have kept me out of that trade in hindsight now is, so the entry was right here. No, so 24, 824. So the entry, yeah, was right here on this bar. We then proceeded to move from 91 all the way down almost 30 points before the 1 minute gave us the entry. That would have given me some reservation that we moved so much. I mean, we moved what we wanted to move to profit from that trade, and so it would definitely would have given me some reservation to enter there on that one. Um, so I guess something that I could have done is held and waited to see the next 3 minute bar print and gone short there. That's very much hindsight trading right there and thinking. So kind of rambling at this point, but let's see what the next trade was. It would have been short off of this level at 93.75. Goes against you a good amount, almost 25 points before coming all the way down here, and definitely gave you your 20 points. Why did I circle that? Let's see. That was at 918. I'm not too sure why I circled that. Yeah, I'm not sure. So that was the price action for Friday, June 10th. Huge sell-off after that news, and had some good trades within there. Definitely enough to scalp around and take some points off of these signals. Oh yeah, was interesting later on in the day. Let's go full screen to just end the video real quick. Oops. Look at how well these signals traded. These levels held. Boom, bounces off. Here, bounces off. Here, bounces off. Comes in again down in here, goes beneath it, but that launches off. Just really cool to see these levels in action. Obviously, I don't trade later on in the day, but just watching price respect those levels so well is just very interesting to see and encouraging, I should say. Catch you later.